A circular linked list is a variation of linked list in which the last node of the list points back to the first node, creating a circular structure. This can be useful in certain scenarios when you need to traverse the list in a loop. Here is a simple implementation of a circular linked list in C. These lines include the standard input, output, and standard library headers. They are necessary for using functions like printf and memory allocation functions like malloc. Let's define a node structure. Struct node is defining a structure named node. This structure has two members. Int data. This is an integer variable representing the data stored in the node. It could be any type of data that can be represented by an integer depending on the context of its usage. This is a pointer to the another structure of the same type, that is struct node. This pointer is used to link this node to the next node in the linked list. In a linked list, each node contains the data and reference or pointer to the next node in the sequence. Now we will create a node function. This line declares a function named createNode that takes an integer data as parameter and returns a pointer to a struct node. This line allocates memory for a new node using the malloc function. It allocates memory equal to the size of a struct node and assigns the address of the allocated memory to the pointer new node. This line sets the data member of the newly created node to the value passed as the data parameter. This line sets the next member of the newly created node to null. This is common practice to initialize the next pointer when creating a new node. Finally, the function returns the pointer to newly created node. This function is useful for creating a new node in a linked list, where each node has a data field and pointer to the next node in the sequence. The function allocates memory for the node, sets its data, and initializes the next pointer to null. Now we will see the insert at end function. This line declares a function named insert at end that takes a double pointer to a struct node representing the head of the linked list and an integer data as parameters. The function returns void. This line creates a new node using the createNode function, passing the provided data as an argument. This new node will be inserted at the end of the linked list. This if-else statement checks if the linked list is empty. If it is empty, the new code becomes the head and its next pointer is set to itself. If the list is not empty, the function goes to the else block. This line initializes a temporary pointer temp to the head of the linked list for traversing the list. This while loop traverses the linked list until it reaches the last node. The loop condition checks if the pointer of the current node is not equal to the head. This line inserts the new node at the end of the linked list by updating the next pointer of the last node, that is temp, to point to new node. This line updates the next pointer of the new node to point back to the head, thus completing the circular linked list. The insert at the end function adds a new node with the given data at the end of the linked list. If the list is empty, the new node becomes the head, otherwise it is inserted after the last node in the linked list. Now we will see the function to print the circular linked list. This line declares a function named printList that takes a pointer to a struct node, representing the head of the circular linked list as a parameter. The function returns void. This if statement checks if the linked list is empty by examining if the head pointer is null. If the list is empty, it prints a message and returns from the function. This line initializes a temporary pointer temp to the head of the circular linked list. This pointer will be used to traverse the list. This is a do-while loop that iterates through the circular linked list. The loop body contains the following. This prints the data of the current node pointed by the temp. This moves temp to the next node in the circular list. This continues the loop until temp becomes equal to the head, indicating that the entire circular list has been traversed. This prints a new line after all the elements of the circular linked list have been printed. The printList function is designed to print the elements of the circular linked list. It handles the case of an empty list and uses a loop to traverse the circular list, printing each node's data until it reaches the head again. Now let us see the main function. This line declares a pointer to a struct node named head and initializes it to null. This serves as an initial state of an empty circular linked list. These lines insert elements 1, 2, 3, and 4 at the end of the circular linked list. using insert at end function. The ampersand head is passed as a parameter to update the head of the list after each insertion. This line prints a message indicating that the following output will be the circular linked list. This line calls the print list function to print the elements of the circular linked list starting from the head. Return 0 indicates a successful execution of the program. In summary, the main function initializes an empty circular linked list, inserts 4 elements into it using the insert at end function, prints the circular linked list using print list, and then returns 0 to signify a successful program execution. The circular linked list is expected to contain the elements 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the output will display them in order they were inserted.
Like, comment, and subscribe.